what's going on, guys, and welcome back to, or not welcome back, this is actually a new series called Carlos Mobile Games, if you couldn't tell from the title, where I basically pick any free or paid mobile game off of the Google Play Store, and I try to pick games that are on both devices, iOS and Android, but sometimes I may not do so well, but today I did. This is a game called Vector. It's basically a two-dimensional parkour free-running escape them up. So yeah, let's just jump right in. I have my phone to set the performance mode right now. That's why the recording isn't extremely laggy like it was before. Yeah, I already tried this. So we're just gonna do the first level, and you'll see what I mean by two-dimensional parkour free running game as soon as we do this first level here. So I gotta have a move. These loading screens do take quite a while, but that's the only flaw I really have with the game. And so yeah, once this loading screen's done, as you can see, it is a very fast-paced parkour action game, and this is the tutorial level, so it's teaching me how to do stuff, so it's not as difficult as some of the later levels. So I'm gonna jump that. Oh no, no. Oh, I saved it. I saved it. Okay. And if you do not do this correctly, then it does slow you down. And that guy behind you is obviously chasing you, and he has some sort of zapper electrical weapon that he will use to electrocute you or something if he catches up to you. And if he gets in front of you, he points a gun at you and shoots like a zap thing. So yeah, see, screw ups like that are what slow you down. And this is an accelerate section, which is basically a sprinting jump, which and those are timed events. Those are timed special moves that are just put in randomly at certain points and certain levels. They're not randomly generated, but they're just put in at random points. But yeah, so you can see what I mean by parkour free running game. At the end, you see the door, and the guy can't get in. So I'm gonna do another one of these downtown levels, and then I'll show you some of the harder ones. So yeah, we just jump right in, and we are on some sort of pyramid building, and those cube things are collectibles. I don't know if you want to call them collectibles, but they are mission help things. They give you plus 100 points if you get them towards your mission score, and that does help your overall mission rating at the end. And you gotta time those exactly correctly, like I just did there, which I am actually not normally too good at. So here's another acceleration type thing. Oh no, I stopped accelerating, and that's what you mean, or that's what I mean by he electric zaps you, that's what you want to call it. That's what I want to call it. So now I'm actually gonna try on this, because this is not a game where you absolutely have to try at every single point. Like, you can get past, unless you're an achievement freak. I don't recommend doing everything perfectly, or I mean going out of your way to do everything perfectly. I'm not saying you can't, but unless you're an achievement freak and you want that kind of stuff, like all the time, you want 3 stars on every single level that ever existed in the existence of humanity, then you can go right ahead. And he's gonna catch up. No, he's not. So there's a thief vault, which I actually kind of like. It's my favorite vault that I've unlocked so far. Oh no, I got zapped again. And you see, this is just level 2, and I'm actually pretty good at this game. So you can tell how difficult it gets later on, and there are 3 stages with about 18 different levels in each, I believe, is where I read somewhere. I haven't actually checked, so don't take my word on it, but that's how much I heard was in each one. It might just be 10. 10 seems more like a number for that. And I keep wanting to, that's what's screwing me up, is I'm trying to wipe my screen, because my screen has so much oil on it from so many people touching my phone all the freaking time to play, I don't know, like Jetpack Joyride or browse up my gallery. But it has so much oil on it that I always keep trying to wipe it off, and it interferes with my game. So I'm going to try not to do that anymore. But it's really hard to ignore because it's just sitting there. It's all, well, you know what oil on a touch screen looks like. It's highly disturbing. It's annoying more than anything because people don't know when to wash their hands. And it's sad. Okay, so let's try not to wipe our screen at this segment here. See, the reason I try to wipe my screen here is because I don't really have to do anything for the first few seconds of that. So I think my mind makes it think like it's just a break sequence, and that's usually the times that I embrace my ability to clean off my screen just a little bit. So there we go. We finally got this level complete. I'm going to show you one of the more difficult ones. If I go back here, there's like I said, 3 levels with an abundance of levels inside of them. So this is just downtown. You got 11. So yeah, I was right around 10. So yeah, you got locations, construction yard, technology park, which I'm not going to unlock yet, even though I have more than enough to. So the construction yard introduces new moves and stuff, like wall jumps and stuff, obstacle flips and stuff, and most of those are just for show off. Like none of those flips or anything really benefit you in the game itself, but they make your guy look badass nonetheless. So we arrive on a plane ship thing. I'm not sure what I would call that. Looks more like a shippy type thing to me. So yeah, this is where it teaches you to do wall jumps, which are reasonably easy if you get used to it, but they do take a while to register if you're in this slow motion bit. Let's see, so this is an area where you gotta jump really high, and the higher you swipe, the higher you jump, and there is obviously a limit to how high of a swipe you can go, or to how high your character jumps in reaction to a swipe. And the longer your swipe downwards, the longer his slide. And that's actually a really cool feature, and this is a non-slow motion wall jump bit, so I actually kind of aced that, even though I ran my finger along the screen a bit more than I was supposed to. So another acceleration area. I quite like the acceleration areas. And then you gotta slow down. See, I tried recording this before, so I remember everything about this level. See, in my previous video, I didn't do the second level of the downtown. Oh. See, that has absolutely no benefit to his escaping these silhouette people in any way. There is actually an intro, I don't know if you'd call it a cutscene, but yeah, kind of like an intro to what the game is about, and from what I understood of it, you're being chased by secret agents. So I mean, that's all I could really make out, because it's not like fully animated or anything. It's like a slideshow. And I don't mean like it's laggy, it's literally just a bunch of pictures being displayed in a certain way. But But that's what I could make out of it, is he's being chased by covert agents that want to kill him, obviously. So yeah, that was, what's this game called again? Oh my god. I'm serious, I can't for the life of me remember what this game's called. It's V something. What is it called? Vector, yeah. So, yeah, that was Vector. And you can connect with Facebook or Twitter, and it is supposedly the first mobile game about parkour, and they did it expertly well. So I'm going to rate the final verdict that I have for this game is going to be a 4.7, and I only downgrade the 0.3 points because of the long loading screens. But that's my only issue with this game. Otherwise, it is an amazing game. I definitely recommend it. Go pick it up on Google Play or at the App Store for iPhone users. So yeah, that is my kind of gameplay and review of Vector, an amazing parkour, two-dimensional free roaming game. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.